Today I'm going to be doing a 30-day test on this INIA Glow 4D LED mask. So if you've ever watched my channel before, you know that I love red light therapy, and I have used some red light therapy devices in the past. I've actually used the INIA Glow wireless, and this one's wireless as well before, and I've shared that one with you, and I love it, but this one has some really unique features that I want to share with you. So I'm not new to the LED skincare devices, but I'm really excited about this viral one because I already know that with consistency, red light therapy really does work. So INIA did gift this mask to me, but that does not affect my opinions. I have had several products from INIA, and I think the company comes out with some really good beauty devices. So I do want to thank INIA for sending me this mask over to test and review for you guys. So let's get started with this review. So I wanted to show you what you actually get with this device. So you get the mask itself, and then you get the instruction manual. I will be referring to it a little bit later when I tell you about all of the different light modes that it has, because I want to make sure that I give you the correct information about what they're claiming that each light mode does and what the wavelengths are. And then you have the cord that is a USB end, and then you have the end that just will fit right here where the power button is on this side. It will just go in here, and that's how you will charge it, and you get a pretty good charge, about up to 2 hours of a charge. So just depending on how many times you use it and how long the duration is that you use it each time will depend on how often you have to actually charge this up. But it has a pretty good battery life. Then it comes with these cooling gels that go on the eyes on the mask. I've never seen a mask have this, and I think it is great. So you can see on the mask that you got your LED lights, but do you see that little circle right here and right here? So this is a cooling gel pad that goes in the refrigerator. Don't put it in the freezer, put it in the refrigerator to cool it off. And then these are magnets that are right here, and they are going to place on those circles. And you've got 2 of them, so they're going to go under each eye. And I mean, this is just something that I've never seen before on a mask. It's going to cool your eyes at the same time. So you may be wondering what makes this mask any different than any of the other red light therapy masks out there. There are a ton of different choices that you can choose from. Some are really budget friendly, some are very super expensive. I would put this one around the mid-range. So the one thing that's really stood out to me is that it uses dual near infrared light. It uses both 850 and 940 nanometer wavelengths. So this is going to penetrate deeper than those other masks. This one actually will penetrate a little bit deeper than the Glow wireless mask that I have previously shown you. And I'm going to show you a diagram so you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the INIA wavelengths, how deep that it goes. And you can see this is from their website. This product feels really thoughtfully designed. So I'd mentioned before that I have reviewed the INIA Glow wireless mask for you guys, and I'll leave it linked in the description box down below if you want to see that one as well. But there are a few things that are a little bit different about this that have me really excited. And I love a company that is always trying to improve on their products. So I thought that their INIA Glow wireless mask was really great, but this one's even better because it has that dual wavelength for the INIR. And it has multiple light modes. So there are 4 modes that I'm going to share with you in a little bit. And look how flexible this is. And it has a 4D molding. So I'm going to put this on for you a little bit later in the video. And as you can see right here, it goes a little bit lower than your standard masks. So this masks usually will stop right here, but with this one it goes down and hits this part of the chin, which I love because you have lights down here at the bottom that are going to get this area as well. It contours so nicely to your face, as I'll show when I demonstrate it a little bit later. And it's made out of a medical grade silicone. It's so flexible and comfortable. There's nothing tight, it's not hard or bulky, and it's very lightweight, even though it has the batteries still attached to it, so you don't have to worry about attaching any batteries to it. They're already on the mask. So I want to go ahead and just demonstrate how this works. So you do have the batteries located right here, and it doesn't make it too heavy. This is your power button right here. So as you can see, once you put this on, it's automatically going to go to the red light. And then you can see where it has the INIR right here. To take that off, then all you have to do is double click on this on button. It'll take it off. If you want to put it back on again, just double click and it'll come back on. There are 3 lights right here, which then means this is fully charged. This fits so nicely on the face, as you can see. And then you're just going to Velcro it right here, and you can see on the side where it gets that extra area on the neck, which is so different than any of the other ones out there on the market. You've got your 2 batteries right here, nothing removable. It's completely wireless. You can walk around and do house chores if you want to, or you could just sit and relax. And the way this is designed, how this kind of comes up right here, you are not seeing any of the red light. It is completely blocked by this, and I love the way this fits on the nose. It's not uncomfortable. And a lot of masks that you have, this is flat against your nose. This actually has some LED lights that are on the nose area as well, which I love. It's also got this vent that's right here. It doesn't get too hot. It's not heavy. It's very nice and lightweight. It's flexible. It's comfortable. It does not leave indentions on your face. And I love that there's no strap that goes across your ear as well. So you can adjust and fit it however you want to. It's just really comfortable to wear. And you can just walk around and do whatever you need to do. So if this is not something that you think you have time to do, then think again, because this is wireless. So you can go about anything that you would be doing on your normal day. It's not going to interfere with anything. And you can get those benefits. So I'm going to tell you about all the modes and everything, but I did want to just show you how you put it on. It's very simple. You just put it on your face, figure out where you need it to be, where the eyes are open, and then just Velcro it. It's just super simple to get on and off. It is just so nice. And then you can see that purple light that is right here and all of those LED lights that it has. So I decided that I was going to take a picture of my face before each use. So I did this for 30 days to see what the results would be so that you could see like a day-to-day progress. So I don't have 30 different pictures that I'm sharing with you. I just took a picture each time that I used it. And I wanted to be reasonable for what the average person would be able to do, because I could do this every single day for 15 minutes if I wanted to, or up to 30 minutes if I wanted to do that. But I know that most people are not going to be able to make that commitment to do it every day. So I wanted to kind of do it 2 to 3 times a week, do it for 10 to 15 minutes, because I thought that might be what the average person would be able to do. So all of these pictures are going to be no makeup, and I've tried to take them in the same exact location, and I've tried to take them on the same part of the day so that the light coming into the room is about the same. Some of them I have taken at night, so it might like throw a few shadows on there, but I tried to do the best I could about taking them at the same time. What I would do is I've taken a picture from the very first day before I started with this mask, and then every time I used it, I took a picture after the use. So you'll be seeing what the results are after each use. So what my goals were for a red light therapy mask is I wanted to improve the overall glow, to kind of get rid of some of the dullness that we see once our skin starts to age. I also wanted to help with the texture. I wanted to see if I could shrink some of these pores and just get a more even skin texture. I wanted to just look more refreshed and look better without makeup on. And I also wanted to prevent new lines from forming and kind of get rid of and diminish some of the finer lines that I have. So you're going to see a collage of photos starting from the very first day and then every time that I used it and what the results were. So during the first week, I didn't notice a dramatic change, which is pretty normal with red light therapy, but my skin did start looking a little bit more refreshed and it looked less dull. By the second week, I did start noticing more glow in my skin overall, especially on those days when I was makeup free or after I had taken off my makeup, I did see a little bit more radiance. My skin just looked healthier and it looked more even. By week 3, I noticed that my skin texture looked a little bit smoother, especially around the nose area. I felt like my makeup was also applying a little bit more smoothly, and I didn't get those like cake lines and crease lines when I would put on my makeup. So I just felt like my pores were a little bit less visible during week 3. And during that 4th and final week, toward the end of the 30 days, I thought my skin looked a little bit brighter and smoother. It definitely had a more glowy overall look. But everybody's skin is different. Your skincare results are not going to be overnight. You have to be consistent with red light therapy, and you have to continue to use it. So I say this over and over and over. You can't start red light therapy and expect to see immediate results. It has to be consistent. You have to consistently do this week after week after week, and you will see the results. I've been using red light therapy for well over a year, and I have noticed that my face just looks a little bit better. The texture's a little bit better, but I can definitely see differences with red light therapy. But I know that once I quit and I take a little bit of a break from that, then I'm not going to be getting those results as if I were doing it every single day or every 2 to 3 days a week or for 10 minutes each day. You have to be consistent with this and you have to continue to do it if you're going to see the result. And this mask does such a good job with their 4 light modes. That's what makes this mask a little bit different than your other masks as well, is because of the fact that it has 4 different light modes. Some masks just use red light, some don't have the near infrared light, the NIR, and this one has the dual NIR technology. So this is the on and off button, and you're just going to push it in, and it's going to automatically default to the red light with the NIR. And so I do know that there are certain skin conditions that cause you to not be able to use the NIR. So the thing about this mask is you can actually turn the NIR off. So if you have one of those skin conditions that does not allow you to have the NIR, then you can just double click the power button and you'll see that the NIR has gone off and the NIR is no longer working with this red light. So you can see all of these LED lights in here. Because this wraps around this chin area, it's great that it does have that ventilation. I think that's a really great feature of this. So I wanted to get the instruction manual that comes with it to tell you exactly what they say the red light is for and who needs to use the red light. I think this is a really useful tool for if you're new to red light therapy. So the red light is the anti-aging mode. It uses 630 nanometer of red light, 850 and the 940 of the NIR light. This is best for mature, fragile, or aging skin with fine lines and loss of elasticity. And it's also good for people with sensitive skin with a weakened skin barrier. People who are prone to redness, warmth, or itching. So the key benefits of the red lights are that it boosts collagen production, reduces wrinkles and fine lines, improves skin firmness, strengthens the skin barrier, and supports long-term repair. The recommended treatment duration is 10 to 20 minutes. And then if you just hit the power button one more time, it is going to go to the blue lights. And according to the instruction manual from INIA, this is the acne mode. And it has the 460 nanometer of blue lights and the 850 and the 940 of the NIR. This is best for people with oily skin who are prone to active breakouts for acne. And the key benefit is that it fights acne-causing bacteria, calms the breakout, and helps to prevent future blemishes, and it's recommended 5 minutes for this one. And then if you hit the power button one more time, you're going to get the amber light, which is the brightening mode. And this is the 610 nanometer of amber light, and it's also got the dual NIR for this one as well. This is best for redness, including rosacea, melasma, but I know melasma is one of those skin conditions where you cannot use the NIR, so you'll want to make sure that you turn the NIR off on that. It's good for sunspots and age spots and uneven skin tone. The key benefits is that it is gentle on redness-prone skin, soothes and reduces the redness, helps fade melasma, sunspot, hyperpigmentation, and restores a more even, radiant skin tone. And the recommended use for this one is 10 minutes. And then if you hit the power button one more time, it's going to go to the purple mode, which includes the red and the blue light both. And this is the soothing mode. So this has your 630 nanometer of red light, the 460 of the blue, and the dual NIR. This is best for people who have breakouts, redness, and sensitivity. And it's good for daily maintenance to balance the skin and support the overall skin health. The key benefits are that it soothes irritation, helps balance oil production, refines texture, and promotes overall skin clarity. And the recommended time for this one is 5 to 10 minutes. So I wanted to give you my honest opinion of this 4D mask from INIA after using it for 30 days. I love the wireless design. I love how lightweight and comfortable it feels because it's that flexible material and not a hard plastic. It fits and conforms really nicely to your face. And I love that it has that extension that gets underneath the jawline because I felt like after using it that my jawline was less saggy than when I started. I just love how simple it is. I think these are premium over the other LED masks that I have used. And like I had stated before, I have used the INIA Glow wireless mask and I love it. But there are a few features that have been improved on this 4D mask. The extra coverage on the jawline, the dual NIR, that make this really great. So if you're already interested in skincare devices, this one's a really great one that's at home. You don't have to worry about going and making an appointment for somewhere. You can do this red light therapy at the convenience of your home, very easily and simply 2 to 3 times a week. So if you want to check out this INIA Glow 4D LED mask, I'll have the link in the description box for you guys. And let me know in the comments, have you ever tried red light therapy? If not, what's holding you back? And let me know in the comments if you've ever used red light therapy before and what it is that you like about the red light therapy. I want to thank INIA again for sending me this mask to review for you guys, to try out, to test. And I also want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more beauty, skincare, fashion, and travel videos. And I'll see you in my next one.